Hello, Angel here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch another video. If you're new here, my name is Angela. I lost 200 pounds, fell in love with running. Now I'm trying to live the healthiest life I possibly can while being a mom. And yeah, so I've been sick like this entire week. I haven't posted a YouTube video because I haven't recorded anything or whatever because I've been sick. Today is July 1st. It's the day before my birthday. So hey, tomorrow's my birthday. And I really need to get back into things. I just went and picked up my birthday present from Vans, but that's not really what I want today's video to be about. I kind of want it to be about like planning and doing all that stuff, goal setting, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know if I'm in the mood to goal set. Just gonna be real with you. I don't know. That's just where I am right now. So right now I'm going to go to Michael's and I'm going to try and find a monthly planner so that I can use that for my content planning. And yeah, just so that I can have a better idea. I've been trying to do digital planning in the past month and it's just not working out for me. Like just strictly digital planning, and yeah, it's just not working. I even like used my iPad to do some digital planning and do all that stuff, and I haven't looked at it since I did it. So that's just not something that's going to work for me. I had planned to do like lots of fun things for my birthday, and you know, it hasn't rained here in like almost 3 months, and then all of a sudden it's raining. So everything I wanted to do outside, I was going to go to a pool tomorrow. That's not going to happen. And then I was like, oh well, maybe we'll go to the water park. That's probably not going to happen either. And I don't know, the rain is just destroying my birthday, which I don't want to be pessimistic, but having your birthday around July 4th is never ever fun. Having your birthday around any holiday is never fun, and then it rains. So anyway, on to Michael's. Let's see if Happy Planner has anything. If not, we're gonna go to Target. Okay, so I see the Happy Planner is changing from these type to more of like a hardcover type thing. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of hard for me to, but they have like the Erin Condren type rings on it. So hey, that's a little different. But Happy Planner has not been in stores. It's been hard for me to find. That's why I switched over to Erin Condren. But I'm actually kind of liking this, but I wonder if it would travel well. Alright, the next part of planning is picking out pins. I just found these Click Art zebra pins. They're pretty pricey though. They're like 25 bucks. So we'll see if I have any coupons. But I think that this would be something that I would like. But then again, I don't even know if I need more pins. Also, I wanted to get a hardcover one, but I didn't like the cover on the hardcover one versus this one. I don't know, a little bit more colorful, a little bit more Angie, so that's what I've decided on. Now to choose the pins.
1 hour later.
I came home and I took a nap because I was tired. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with planning is my monthly family calendar, because last time I didn't do this. And yeah, the last time I made one of these videos, I didn't do this, and it stayed like blank the entire month. And we were losing our minds all over the place. So that is all. This is always going to be my first step in the planning process, is planning out the new month. And look, my birthday's already on here. All right, so that is what I'm going to do to start off my planning video. And then I was going to show you what I bought from Michael's, but I have no idea where I put it. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. And I kind of wish that I could do this in front of the TV so that I can watch YouTube videos. But we'll just start right here for right now. So if you are gonna plan, I do recommend getting all of your stuff. Look, I have my planners, I got my pens, I got my markers. And look, you don't need all this stuff, but I like to keep it fancy, as what y'all would say, and color code and do all that stuff. These are my favorites. The mild liner highlighters from Zebra. These are also the same pens that I was looking at Michael's that had a clickable thing on it, but they were $24.99, even with the 20% off coupon. Wasn't gonna do that. So maybe I'll save up and get some. I don't know, I couldn't justify buying it when I know that I had these. I also love the Tombow markers, just saying. So let's fill out this one right here. I found my planner that I was going to show you, but yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about planning. Like, this is not your normal we're gonna plan with me type video, okay? I just want to talk about planning and how it fits into my life. And mostly I can suffer from over planning. That means I'll have it all out, but then I won't always execute it. So my tip for planning would be to keep it simple, okay? So we all know that there are basic tasks that we have to do every month, right? So those are, even though those are like clockwork type things to us, we still need to write them down so that we don't forget. You need to write down when your bills are due, blah, 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 even if they're auto paid, folks, so that you can just always remember when that stuff is due. You know, when your dogs get their flea treatments, blah, blah, blah. Just write it all down. Makes life a whole lot easier. And just write down the basic stuff. And then like your appointments and all that. Now, as far as me, where I come in with the over planning is when with my work and like my content and all that, because half of the things that I write down on my list I never get done. Like, you just need to keep it simple. Like, those items that you want to do, you should have like a list of on your to-do list of things that you want to do but are not essential, so that when you do have free time, you are spending your time doing that. But I feel like sometimes putting those on the schedule or like planning it, and then it doesn't happen, then it kind of makes you feel bad for not doing it. Let me turn my light on. So always just keep like a little list on the side of things that you would like to do, so when you actually have the free time and you're like, oh, what else could I be doing at work, what else could I be doing here, then you can get those done. So only the essential things should really go down on your actual calendar, things with definite deadlines. Okay, that was probably too much. Okay, so I've finished up my little monthly little thing right here, and now I'm going to move on and I'm going to talk about like some personal things here. So just on my personal calendar, then I put obviously the things that are personal to me. So it is important to have goals at the beginning of every month. You know, if that's going to help you. If it's not going to help you, then don't do it. But it does kind of keep me focused and on track. So usually I set a goal of, hold on just a minute. I can't get it on. Anyway, I'll finish talking to you before I finish this. I just can't stop though. This is what happens. Okay. So I usually set a goal of like how many books I'm gonna read that month, or like some personal goals that I may have. Like for July, I want to journal more. I also want to take more pictures, and I may want to do more strength workouts or something like that. So then those are the personal goals that I will write down and I will put in here. So like I said, this calendar is going to be more personal to me, and like things that I need to get done for work. What I like about using this calendar is because it also has like the to-do list. So on the daily, this is what I'm using. This is what I'm gonna pull out. This is what I'm gonna need to do. At the beginning of every week, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna fill this in so that I know. I'm gonna put my workouts in here. I'm gonna put like the important things throughout the day that I have to do. And this basically just keeps me focused and on track. And when I don't use this, I can tell like a definite difference in my life from when I am using it. So I just like to err on the better side of caution and use this. Like I said, I do try to do digital planning, and I use a task aid for things that I need to do at work. Look, I just can't stop. I can't stop. What is my problem? I'll use Taskade to keep track of, I don't know, the books that I want to read, or like the important things that I have to do throughout the week for work and everything. And I'll put like my content ideas in there, which I've already gone through like a Taskade thing not too long ago, so I'm not going to go through all that here. But but here, yeah, I'm going to put the appointments that I have, my Dunkin' free beverages, the important things I need to get done at work. I will also, from time to time, not from time to time, I have decided that because I'm lacking on my content, I just need a full-on content calendar. Here's what I bought from Michael. So this is going to be like my content calendar. I'm going to keep track of it, what days I'm going to post what, and all of that. And then I will add those things on my to-do list for here, because this is the one that I'm usually going to carry around with me when I go to the office and whatever. And this one's probably just going to stay stationary here, but this one is strictly for content. So I can mess up, I can move things around, I can do whatever, and hopefully get my content on track. Now that I'm monetized and everything, I need to be better about posting, and I'm getting more deals, which I'm falling behind on. See, so like right now I need to be working on a deal, and I'm not. I'm sitting here doing this video, but I think it's very, very important for me to sit down and do this video so that I can just be better. And maybe this might be helpful to someone else. Look, I've been talking all of this time, and I may not have shared any useful information, but that's what I want to do. I want to help people be better at being themselves. I guess that's it, So let me try and get this back on, and then I'm going to start with this planning. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the books that I want to read, because hey, that's something that I'd like to share with people. Last month I blew through like all of the books that I wanted to read for the entire summer. I think I read like 6 books last month, and yeah, so I'm kind of at a loss for what I want to read. I currently have Hotel Magnifique on loan from the library, so I still have 10 days with that book, so that will be the first book that I want to read. And I'm just writing it down really quick so that I don't forget. And then let me check out my task aid to show you what other books that I want to read. Here's my reading tab. I think that I've pretty much read all of them, so I am desperately looking for book suggestions. Okay, so I finished Love and Other Words, so these are the books that I might want to read. The Man Who Died Twice, the second book in the Thursday murder mystery. I think I am going to read that. I really need to get back to my murder books, because the light and fluffy books have been cute, but they're kind of all the same. So I want to get back to my other books, and I think I'm also going to read The House in the Cerulean Sea, or is it by the Cerulean Sea? I think I'm going to definitely read that. And so The Man Who Died Twice, The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I'm going to read Hotel Magnifique. Now, what happened last month was a complete fluke. It's because my child had swimming lessons and I had a dedicated hour that I could sit down and read a book while she was doing swimming lessons. I'm not going to have that this month because swimming lessons are over. So the goal is to read 3 books this month. All right, also, please just comment down below any books that you are reading that you would like to maybe pass along. I'm not picky with my books. Well, maybe I am, but just leave your suggestions down below and I'll decide whether or not the book is right for me. So throw them all down there. I also this month want to spend more time journaling, and that was something that I had said that I wanted to do for like the whole summer, and I just never ever did it. So like I used to make a point to sit down every week and write in my journal, but then I did it for 3 weeks and then it fell off. So that is definitely something that I want to do for the month of July. Last month I did really great with my strength training. I'm trying to incorporate more strength training into my workouts and a little less cardio because yeah, I just think that might be a little bit better. So I'm going to keep that trend going for this month and probably just make it a summer goal to finish or to be stronger with my strength training and to grow more consistent, because still I'm always work in progress. And also, this is not something that I wanted to talk about, but I probably need to talk about now because I'm falling behind. I am trying to get my running certification, and I've paid the money for it. I've done all of it. I just have not cracked open the books to study for it. So that is going to be my huge July goal, is to study for my test and take my test in August so that I can move on to the other parts that I have. Like, my running certification is a little bit different than the ones that people normally get. They usually go to class for 2 days, take tests, and then they're like, ooh, I'm a running coach. So the one I'm getting is I have to take this test and I have to read like 3 books for it and whatever. So there's the test part, and then there's a case study part, and then there's a practical part of it where I actually have to coach someone through a training plan, and then I will have my master running certification. So this is very important to me for the purpose of my content, for the purpose of growing business and all of that. So I've had it already for 2 months and I've done absolutely nothing with it. Except when we went to Memphis, I read like 2 chapters in the car. So I need to get on that. So those will be my goals for July. I really didn't want to talk about that one, but I think I might need to put it out there to hold me a little bit accountable. Not that always works, but sometimes it does. Alright, so like I said, you know, I did all of my monthly planning, and then I just need to go in and do my weekly planning, and I'm going to just sit down and I'm going to do that every Saturday. I don't like to make Sundays like a day for me to get my life together, because on Sundays I usually don't feel like doing anything, especially if it's an F1 day. then I'm just not going to do it. So Saturdays are a more productive day for me. So I do recommend that you figure out what day is more productive for you when it's time to get your life together. So like I should probably also meal prep on Saturdays, but because on Sundays I usually just don't feel like doing it. But what else was I going to say? Oh, also something else, because I was talking about my weekly planning. I am going to do a better job at time blocking my time. I have found, especially in the past couple of weeks, I've been unfocused and doing like weird stuff and wasting time throughout the day that I could be doing other things. I definitely suffered from that this past week. I don't know, maybe because, you know, I was sick and I was a little off and like really didn't feel like doing anything, but I do notice that whenever I time block my day just a little bit, I feel like I do get more things done, and right now I'm not doing that. So yeah, I didn't want to do like a full-on planning video. I wanted it to make it a little fun, a little fancy. I'm gonna end off this video by showing you the planner that I did get to do my content planning. I'm not even experienced enough to take you through how I plan my content. Like, I've been doing this for so long, but I've never ever really been consistent. So it's been more like, oh, I'm gonna post whenever I want to, and there's nothing wrong with that, but now I just need to be a little bit better than that. Let me get some scissors. I'm gonna cut this off. All right, so here is the planner that I decided to end up getting here. Like I said, I do suffer a little bit from over planning, especially when it comes to my content. So I really wanted to keep it simple. What I was actually looking for was just like a cheap monthly planner, like just strictly only had the months on it, and then I was gonna go and with like a couple of note pages on it and just go from there. But this is what I ended up with. I got this one because it was 18 months, so that should keep me going for a little bit, and with my coupon it was only 20 bucks. So it says focus on the bright side of life. That's what I'm going to do here. And so literally, oh, there's more stuff. Let me cut it out. How do you get the sticky stuff off the back of the planners? Like, I understand why they use it, but it's like a nightmare to get off, and then it messes up the design. Anyway, let me not get it on my main planner here. I'm just gonna, I'm getting a lot more deals. So what I really just want to do is I'm gonna color code all of this for YouTube, for my blog, for maybe that podcast that I should be doing. And I like this one because it has the dashboard layout. Now, I don't really care for, I didn't really want like the weekly spread thing because that seems like full-on planning, but at least here this will like give me some tasks that I need to do. Then I can transfer it into this other one. This one is going to stay strictly on my desk at home so that I can get better with my content. And yeah, so like I said, I was basically just looking for monthly. This is kind of neutral though on the inside. I wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting neutral at all. But you know, I use all the colors in the world to make it work for me. So that is all for this video. So since we were talking about goals, I did want to have like this goal of posting every day in July. I don't know if I'm really going to get around to posting a video every single day. It's a little stressful and hectic, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and make a video every single day and post a new video every day just to get in the flow of making some content, even if it is what it is. If it's not every day, I'm going to at least try for every other day. So that's where my mind is at. And I hope that you enjoyed the content and that you share it with your friends and all of that. That nothing more would make me happy than to do that. So yeah, so that is going to be all for this video. I understand that it was more of a talking video, but sometimes I just need that, and I hope that you need it too. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.